Hello everyone, welcome to another pick a card reading. This reading is a what am I calling in? As always, I have 3 wonderful piles which you can choose from, and I will insert a clip of me showing each of the piles more in depth. This was a pretty interesting reading. A lot of deep, intense, yet wholesome messages came through for each pile. So if the messages resonated as you do watch your reading, please let me know in the comment section below. I love hearing from you guys. Thank you again for the immense amount of support you continue to show this channel. I am super grateful and excited to continue growing with you guys. And lastly, if you're interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, please do not hesitate to check out my reading services available in my Instagram bio. And without further ado, we'll hop right into your reading. Pile 1 is this crystal. Pile 2 is this crystal. And pile 3 is this crystal. Okay, so go ahead and choose whichever pile you feel the most connected to. Could be more than one. Timestamps will be available in the description box below, and I will see you at your pile. Bye. Hello, pile 1. So if you chose pile 1, welcome to your reading. You guys chose this crystal, which is good for apathy. Many people call it laziness, but I don't really like that term. So we'll just say inviting more clarity for you right now, inviting more motivation. So with that, I hope you guys have been well and taking care of yourselves, and I will not waste any time. Spirit, this message is for our pile 1, and what is next? What is coming next for our pile 1? What are they calling in for our pile 1? Okay. So 6 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. I'll get one more. Spirit, what is coming next? Oh, thank you. Wow, 10 of Pentacles. And interestingly here, we have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So in multiples of 2, we have your cards laid out here. So pile 1, you're bringing in a lot of abundance here. I specifically am feeling like this message is geared to those of you who have started a project or who are working on nurturing an idea for some project. I really see a lot of abundance and fulfillment for you guys. With big projects comes a lot of work. I feel like for a lot of you, this amount of work, this workload, is 1, not something you're used to, or 2, not something you were prepared for. However, let's get some more. Spirit, can we get more about this 6 of Pentacles? The 6 of Pentacles. 4 of Wands. Wow, yeah. All these cards so far are really signifying to me that there's a lot of achievement, a lot of victory behind whatever this project is. But I'm still sort of sensing this unpreparedness of some sort. Spirit, can we explore more? More for our pile 1, and what are they calling in? And I keep saying calling in because I haven't yet established. I initially came into this reading with the title, What's Next? But for you guys, it's what are we calling in? So we're going to do what the energy calls. Queen of Wands, Ace of Cups, Knight of Cups. Okay, this makes sense. So with whatever this project is, I'm feeling like it's asking that you show this part of yourself that you wouldn't normally expose. I want to say for a lot of you, vulnerability is a key theme being highlighted here with your career, with your path from this point on. You guys have seen it and you're really starting to acknowledge it as such. Acknowledge that it's been apparent, that it's been something really nagging at you. And most importantly, that you can't, it's almost like you can't pursue what you want to pursue without being vulnerable. I'm sensing where this sort of surprise, where this element of surprise and shock is creeping in at, is with your ability to show emotions, Pal 1. With your ability to, I feel like for a lot of you, you guys are trying to go around or trying to, I don't want to say avoid, because I don't feel like that's what it is, but it's more so you guys are trying to find an easier way to do this with your project. Find an easier way to be authentic with your project without necessarily disclosing this side of you. But you guys are really starting to see, if not already, that you can't have one without the other. This project is huge. This project, you know, I don't doubt that you are going to encounter many blissful and wonderful and protected opportunities in the future. I don't doubt. I mean, the evidence is here. All this pentacles. But I want to say with that, through the development of this project, part of the foundation that you will be learning to incorporate into your work is really having to do with your emotions. Spirit, can you tell us more about this Queen of Wands? I feel like you guys, Pal 1, are very strongly connected to yourself, to your emotions. It's just for some reason you're not disclosing it. There's a part of you that's not being disclosed. Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords, I'm sorry, interesting. Let's get more. Spirit, more with this Knight of Swords, and what about this project for Pal 1 do they need to disclose? I'll word that question like that just to see what pops up for you. Six of Swords and the Fool. Okay. It's time for our honorary or customary rearranging here. So we have the Knight of Swords, the Six of Swords, and the Fool. I feel like for a lot of you, there's this fear that you may say the wrong thing, which is going to push you in an entirely different direction. I'm feeling a lot of anxiety about the future, about how what you say is going to manifest. I'm going to let that phrase sink in because I know it was probably worded a little bit weirdly, but how you showcase this part of yourself within your work is no doubt going to affect the overall development, affect you. However, I do see that it's going to bring you a lot of opportunities and newness. The direction that you choose to take from now, Pal 1, truly, look at this. This Fool, new beginnings. This is all about new beginnings. This is all about taking the risk, being carefree. And I want to say too, you won't know unless you try, right? Our favorite piece of advice, and it's true. I do understand this sort of hesitancy or curiosity about how you need to come off and how that's going to affect you. But ultimately, I want to say, Pal 1, the best projects come from an individual being authentically themselves. And so with that, choose which parts of yourself you want to disclose and find creative ways to keep nurturing that part of you. Let's see, I have this deck as well that I want to pull from for you guys. My best friend gifted me this for my birthday, so thank you to her if you are watching or chose this, pal. But Spirit, let's see, can we get extra clarity from this deck here? and what our Pile 1 is calling in. I'm going to take this chunk. Okay, hold on. We've got quite a few here, so let me... Spirit, what is Pile 1 calling in? Thank you. Okay, so Ace of Wands. Wow. So this definitely tells me, you know, your ideas, you've got some really creative ideas, Pile 1. You've got some big ideas that are going to help this project take off immensely. Spirit, more for our Pile 1 and anything else you want them to know. Yeah. I'm hearing get creative. Get creative with what you put out. Also, I want to say, Pile 1, a big message coming through. You don't have to lay all your cards on the table all at once. You don't have to do that. If you don't feel like the energy is right or calling for it, you don't have to do that. But little by little, you know, it's safe to be vulnerable, and ultimately through that you'll achieve this big success. But again, Godspeed, little by little. Spirit, anything else for our Pile 1? And also, Pile 1, we have a lot of yellow. A lot, which tells me a lot of newness, a bright future, bright plans. So another Wands, 2 of Wands, 1 of Wands, 2 of Wands. Look at that. After the other. Interestingly, with this numerology here, it's almost like, you know, slow progression. Progression. You will see success. You will reap benefits. This project is only going to continue to develop. And honestly, congratulations to you for being the mastermind behind this project, Pile 1, really. Lastly, I want to get an oracle card for you guys. Just to solidify your reading here today. Spirit, can we get one last message for our Pile 1 and what they have here? That is interesting. For those of you that are working on a project with a person, I mean, vulnerability is really an important skill anywhere you go. And most importantly, it's quite unavoidable. It's a quite unavoidable thing that has to happen for real connection to occur. So we have inner child healing, romance and connection, and divine timing. Wow. This is really beautiful. This is really confirmation to me that another big message coming through, you're learning from your past, Pile 1. And so through your mistakes and through your past decisions, you are able to use your knowledge with this new project and use it effectively. Again, with this divine timing, it's really confirming to me that over time, you will become more and more comfortable with the process. Romance and connection, the people around you, the people that you are working with, they're going to help make your dreams come true. But again, it all comes back to you and how you display your emotions and when. Because only you know when that's right, and only you know when you feel ready. No matter how long that takes, again with this divine timing, no matter how long it takes, it's going to happen. You know this, it's going to happen. It's just, you know, listen to yourself and trust yourself. Trust yourself enough to go through the process. Okay? So with that, I'm going to leave your reading here. As always, if the messages resonated, please let me know in the comment section below. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in our next reading together, okay? Bye. Hello, Pile 2. So if you chose Pile 2, welcome to your reading. I hope you guys have been well and taking care of yourselves. You guys chose this crystal, which is bismuth. And this crystal is all about isolation, time spent in solitude, and even personal development. is what I am really feeling for you guys right now, but we'll see how that comes to play. So again, this reading is a what's next, what am I calling in? And I will not waste any time. Spirit, this message is for pile 2 and what they are calling in. We got one flipped over. Wow. 2 of Cups, the High Priestess. And we'll get one more to start. Spirit, this message is for our pile 2 and what they are calling in. Okay. Thank you. Right. So for you guys, pile 2, I'm sensing a very warm and sensitive energy from you right now. I feel like already you guys are doing a lot of connecting both with the self and with the people around you. So Spirit, let's explore more. What can you tell me about this High Priestess here? High Priestess. Death. Okay, interesting. Already I'm feeling like for a lot of you, what you're feeling right now is relatively new, meaning it's you existing at a new level of awareness than say where you were a year ago. You are embarking on this new journey at which you're honestly, pile 2, you're given the opportunity to really feel closeness with someone. I'm really, for you guys, with someone, feeling this sort of closeness. And with this Death card clarified by the High Priestess, it's almost like there's a part of you that had to change in order for you to recognize this, in order for you to experience this, if not already. Spirit, can you tell me more? What is pile 2 calling in? Okay, that one wanted to come out. Wow. All right, your spiritual team is not wasting any time, pile 2. Strength, the Devil, and 10 of Swords. Very heavy energy here, a lot of work, a lot of intense work needing to be done in order for you to experience what it is you want to experience. Again, for a lot of you, I'm feeling like you want to experience this closeness, this very intense connection with something. And ultimately, in order for you to do that, it requires you literally learning from the past and making the best out of it. Well, you've got 4 major arcana cards stacked underneath each other, which tells me that there is a lot of transformation that needs to take place in order for you to get what you want. Interestingly, you guys chose this crystal of, again, solitude. And I'm feeling like taking time in solitude, or even taking the time to really explore your relationships with people, is going to help you recognize more about yourself and act accordingly. Spirit, more for our pile 2. What are they calling in? Wow. I'm actually quite shocked that so many of these deep and heavy cards came back to back to back. So you've got quite a few here. Again, I'm going to do my customary rearranging. We have here, which one came out first? We have here the 9 of Wands, the Moon, 6 of Cups, Page of Swords, 7 of Swords. Yeah, so this is definitely telling me that a lot of inner work and inner exploration must be done, pile 2, in order for you to get the connection that you want. Again, I feel like for a lot of you, you crave this deep connection with something or someone. You crave that. But it's also something that you have never experienced before. And so it's going to ask that you become what you want. With this Seven of Swords, I'm feeling like a lot of, your past, a lot of your past energy is creeping up on this new connection with something. It's daunting. It's scary to look at. It's intimidating for a lot of you. And I feel like your ability to stand tall in the face of that, and your ability to put your pride aside, put your insecurities behind, is going to help you with this connection. Again, for a lot of you, I'm feeling like it's a person, but it could quite possibly also be, a project, career-related, work-related. Either way, it's asking that you become the version of you for you to attract what you want. You always hear, when you want to attract a soulmate, a deep connection, you have to be what you want in others. What you expect in others, you need to also expect in yourself and be that person. Not only, manifest by writing it down or saying it, but, you become. You are. Instead of I want to be, think of it, I am. I already am. You already are this person that's able to, that's capable of being in a deep connection. You already are this person that's self-aware, that's strong, that's determined, that's dreamy, that's imaginative. You are all of those things and more. Again, interesting, all these cards on the bottom, I'm really feeling like are a reflection of the past, something to do with the past energy. But up here, it's very light, and it's a very dreamy and lightheartedness energy. I said in the beginning, you guys, I felt a very warm energy from you, and also passionate. And I really feel like you have those qualities in you, pile too, without a doubt. So I also want to get clarity from another deck here. Spirit, anything else you want to tell our pile two and what they are calling in? Wow. The Lovers, look at that. King of Pentacles, the Lovers. Wow, all of these cards, yeah, you're definitely, your spiritual team is working with you, not against you. Wheel of Fate. I'm so drawn to the imagery here too, because a lot of it looks like circles, which reminds me of cycles and this ripple effect. Again, what you want, you have to become. With that, I'll lay it out here. Yeah, my pile two, your spiritual team hears you 100%, and your spiritual team has acknowledged all the things that you have gone through up until this very moment, without a doubt. How you choose to develop and grow is indicative of how successful this kind of relationship and connection that you want will be. We've got, wow, look at that. 10 of Swords, right on top of each other. A lot of heavy energy from you guys, pile two. A lot of intense energy. With intense passion comes intense pain. But you can balance. Those two can coexist. And in fact, most times they do. Which is why it is almost, a prerequisite for any kind of deep connection that you are able to recognize who you are and what you can ask of yourself, so that you can give it to other people, and so that other people can give it to you, because you also want to be able to feel that love. You also want to be worthy of that love. Lastly, I'm going to get some cards from my Oracle deck here. Spirit, any last messages for our pile two and what they are calling in? Yeah, definitely do some deep exploring on your own values, pal, too, what you want and who you are as a person right now. Ask yourself, who am I? Who do I want to be and how can I get there? Because that's going to really put out that calling for that person to find you. Spirit, anything else for our pile 2 and what they are calling in? Okay, thank you. Healing energy. Yes. Wow, that's a good sign. After all this is oh my gosh, thank you, Spirit. This is beautiful and, you know, lighthearted and optimistic energy again. Healing energy, again, you moving from the past, yes, in transformation, confirmation that you can and you will get what you want. There's this very caring side of you that not very many people have seen. But because you know that it exists somewhere inside of you through the depths of it all, you will be able to give it to the right person and they will be able to return it, pile 2. Okay? So I'm going to leave your reading here. Thank you so much for watching. As always, if you're interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, please do not hesitate to check out my reading services in my Instagram bio. Thank you so much for being here again, and I will see you in our next reading, okay? Bye. Hello, pile 3. So if you chose pile 3, welcome to your reading. You guys chose this clear quartz crystal. Good for clarity, mental clarity, better judgment, and things of that nature. So we'll see how that comes into play throughout your reading. I hope you guys have been well and taking care of yourselves. And this reading again is a what's next, what am I calling in? So I won't waste any time. Spirit, this message is for, I'm gonna put that back. This message is for our pile 3 here. Geez, you guys, eager. Spirit, this message is for our pile 3 and what they are calling in. Eager but ready, I will say, is the energy that I'm sensing from you guys already. So Ace of Wands, 6 of Pentacles, and 8 of Pentacles. Okay. So I feel like you guys, pile 3, are working towards your manifestations. And honestly, I feel like perfecting them. Let's explore more. Spirit, what can you tell me about this Ace of Wands here? I feel like I said you guys are working towards your manifestation and perfecting them, but part of me can't help but feel like it's being hard to recognize this, or that you don't even know that you're doing it. So let's see. 4 of Wands, okay. 7 of Swords and 4 of Swords. All right. This is the energy that I was definitely feeling. So it's like for whatever reason, it just doesn't feel that way. It doesn't feel like you're putting in a lot of work for some of you, or that you can even, you know, do the work itself. However, you guys are 100%. This is confirmation that your hard work is not going unnoticed. In fact, you are way farther than, you know, where you were a couple years ago. Let's explore more about this 7 of Swords. Spirit, what can you tell me about this 7 of Swords? I'm feeling a little bit of past energy creeping in. Past anxieties that resurface in times where you are actually doing good. Spirit, more about this 7 of Swords, please. Which, you know, that's something that I feel many people can relate to, if not everyone. So Temperance. Okay. So yeah, I also want to say, pile 3, even if things are happening a bit different than you anticipated, or different than, the experiences of the people around you, do not let that discredit your hard work and effort. Do not allow yourself to go back to the past and to stay in this energy here. Certainly it's okay to acknowledge that you're feeling some way about something, but most importantly, don't allow yourself to stay there, because you are doing a lot of work. You're doing a lot of work. I mean, to get to where you are right now is a gift in and of itself. Spirit, can you tell us more? What else is Pile 3 calling in? What else is Pile 3 calling in? So we have the Devil, Two of Cups, Four of Pentacles. Wow, this is a theme in all of our readings here today with this Two of Cups. It's like you're really aligning yourself with what's good for you, with what's the best for you. There's also a common theme of, the inability to see it as such, the inability to have that vision that you can get to where you want to be. But honestly, Pile 3, for you guys specifically, where you are right now is the truth. Where you are right now is proof that you can literally dig yourself out of really uncomfortable situations and make something out of it. We have here the Four of Pentacles, which tells me that you're balanced and genuine. You see all sides of a story. You see all sides of the things that you put your mind to. And so because of that, you can't fail. Truly, Pile 3. Interestingly, with this Devil and the Star, I want to know more. I feel like this Devil is correlated to our past energy here, where it's, for some time it was very easy to succumb to outside influences. But I see that because you guys want better and have had that vision for yourself, regardless of what you've gone through, you can have it. You can have it. I also want to say, Pile 3, go with the motions. Go through the motions. The saying, you have to let feelings pass through you, is coming to my mind. So, Spirit, anything else you want our Pile 3 to know? What are they calling in? I feel like, your spiritual team is keeping it very brief, very lighthearted, and very simple. That you're ready and that you can have what you want. Ace of Pentacles, again here, Nine of Pentacles. Abundance all around, Pile 3. Not only with the physical work that you do, but also with the connections around you. I also want to see if we get anything from this other deck here. Spirit, any other messages for my Pile 3 and what they are calling in right now? Yeah, and Pile 3 as well. Congratulations on, manifesting your desires. Manifesting your reality. Okay, interesting. So we have the Ace of Wands, the Two of Wands, the Devil again. Wow. And then the Tower. Yeah, so a lot of things are happening for you all at once, Pile 3. A lot of, positive things, positive results from, different sources. But I see, when those, the past, when those fears creep up on you, it feels very difficult to manage, to work through that. But again, I want to say, Pile 3, reaffirm to yourself that all the people around you right now, and even where you are right now, is a product of your hard work. So you can get past it, and you can have even more. You can have even better for yourself. Okay? Lastly, I want to get some oracle cards for you, just to seal your message off. Spirit, this message is for Pile 3 and what they are calling in. Wow. Take charge in action and then divine timing. Beautiful. So again, I will offer my own personal expertise here when it comes to dealing with anxiety and insecurities. When you recognize that sort of unbalance or disturbance with, during your progress, you can use your work as a way to get you through it. You can use your work sort of like a distraction, but more so a way to nurture spiritual wellness and facilitate more spiritual wellness. Not only will it help you get out of this sort of energy, but an extra plus is that the work itself is going to continue to develop and be successful. So again, nurturing yourself, acknowledging your emotions, and making something out of it is going to help you career-wise, relationship-wise, connection-wise, all of that. Okay? So with that, I'm going to leave your reading here. Thank you so much for being here. As always, if you're interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, please do not hesitate to check out my reading services in my Instagram bio. And with that, I will see you in our next reading, okay? Bye.